Okay, the penultimate episode of this season of Lower Decks is this time. It's a two-parter. We review part one after this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and in this episode called The Inner Fight, it speaks to the inner fight of Mariner. And we have seen in the early part of this episode that she is starting to take some chances. She's being rather heroic and pretty lucky in not getting herself hurt worse. And this has come to the attention of the captain, who is concerned about this. This apparently is a behavior that's happened ever since they left Ferenginar a couple of episodes ago. So they have assigned the other Lieutenant JGs to go on a mission with her that will be fairly safe, while the Cerritos has its own mission to go to. There are three people the Federation needs to get in touch with that have kind of gone into hiding. One is Tom Riker, another is Beverly Crusher, and the third one is Nick Locarno. And even some of the cast members there are saying, "Who's Nick Locarno?" And she reminds him of basically the episode in The Next Generation where Nick Locarno, who is later was originally intended to be the person that was to be the pilot of Voyager, but because of technicalities, they had to they used the same actor and changed his name to Tom Paris. At any rate, he also provides the voice for this character, Starfleet Academy, where he leads a squadron that wants to make a big show, and in doing so, they violate regulations, and there's someone hurt. Wesley Crusher is pressured by Picard to break the code of silence and implicate his classmate, and that also kind of violates the code of honor at Starfleet Academy. So Wesley gets in trouble. Locarno gets thrown out of the academy, and that was where he made his appearance. Okay. So we established that, and that's what the Cerritos is after, and then they send the Lieutenant JGs on a shuttle to fix a fairly benign weather station orbiting some planet. What we didn't know was that everybody that has been approached by this mysterious vessel, we've all been trying to guess who belongs to, that's been apparently destroying ships, and it has been, but has not necessarily killed the crew of them. They all appear to be gathered together on this planet, which does have a combination of rather severe weather events. And so we have Romulans, Klingons, Cardassians, Ferengi, Bynars, and Orions all gathered together on this planet. In the progression of things that happen, we find our lieutenants down on the planet with them. And while they are trying to send a distress signal out of a transmitting station that tends to be there, the transmitting station is destroyed by a Klingon ship, and Mariner is mysteriously beamed up. And that's basically the plot for part one. A couple of good lines in here. He wasn't kidding about the eye thing was one of my favorites, which was basically the before the credits adventure that they had to try to keep some kind of spider-like things that had not only acid skin, but acid breath or some such like that. And if you had contact with it, it could cause your eyeballs to pop out. And that was where that line came from. He wasn't kidding about the eye thing, and I thought it was kind of funny. We find out, as we said, Mariner's secret, why she is like she is. There is a backstory that we have not yet heard about Mariner in her early days at Starfleet Academy, where she had ambitions upon being a captain, and then with the situation with her best friend at the time made her not want to go beyond ensign. And it seemed to make sense to her at the time as to why she wanted to remain an ensign. And only because of the encounter that she had there does her mind start to change about that. So this is kind of an interesting little bit here in this episode. So that's the Inner Fight. It's the next to the last episode, and it's on a two-parter and a cliffhanger at the end of this particular episode, but still enjoyable, still lots of good jokes in it, a lot of Easter eggs, including from the first season of the original series where Balok has this puppet that's supposed to look menacing. Well, they have an alien that looks like the puppet that's in a bar that the captain and the bridge crew go to. So it's kind of an interesting show. It's worth watching. So I'd like to know what you think about it. Please put it in the comments below. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think is the whole deal behind the ship that's been abducting these aliens and why. And now why they're interested in Mariner. So we'll see what we see. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe and like and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Don't miss our Babylon 5 review. Okay? So until next time, don't go far.